they recoming. Massive crusade of invaders marching to US right now to annihilate America. An unprecedented angry army of crusaders are making their way toward the US right now and are bringing complete chaos and destruction with them. These invaders are organized and have a horrific plan to annihilate America. By the sheer size of their massive migrant caravan, they can't be stopped and are prepared to do whatever it takes to take over. A former Secret Service agent is warning everyone, Border Patrol agents are abandoning their posts to protect themselves. The army of invaders are expected to make it here in about a week and are bringing hell with them that must be stopped before they get here. However, most of the mainstream media is strangely silent about this horrendous ordeal which we will all soon be faced with. The group of approximately 1,000 mostly Honduran invaders started their trek to America on March 25, which began in the far southern Mexican town of Tapachula, the Daily Mail reported. They have already made it 150 miles on foot and are picking up steam as President Donald Trump ripped into Mexico Monday morning for knowing that this army of asylum seekers were coming here and refusing to do anything about it. Trump tweeted that Mexico had absolute power to stop the caravan before they got too far but let them continue marching on toward our border where they plan to riot in Puebla, Mexico when they arrive there between April 5 to 9. From there, they will force their way into the US by all means possible and will demand asylum and will not quit until they get it. There is an army of invaders approaching, about a week out tops. The first group we saw attack our Border Patrol agents were part of that bigger group of hundreds of thousands of invaders heading our way. I repeat. Invaders are approaching our borders, about a week out. Concerned citizen, Caravan, wrote on Facebook including a picture and video of the invasion coming our way. Despite the massive lack of media coverage, likely because leftist outlets don't see the clear and present danger that this group is, Trump is furious and not taking it lightly. They must stop them at their northern border, which they can do because their border laws work, not allow them to pass through into our country, which has no effective border laws, Trump announced today on Twitter. We have the power to stop it or fight it even if a citizen militia forms, but without media attention on it and people being warned what to prepare for, the invasion will be here before anything can be done about it. We can't wait until it is too late. The Washington Examiner reported what this caravan is already celebrating as a victory. According to an account from the Center for Immigration Studies, Mexican authorities have allowed the migrants to drive north with relative ease. Researcher Kasia Luna added that the group Pueblos Sin Fronteras, which aids immigrants, bragged about speeding into Mexico. It said, on Monday Pueblos Sin Fronteras posted a video with the caption, "The refugee caravan knocking down borders yesterday in Duahuitan. Immigration agents abandoned the post when they saw us coming. The people celebrate this first small victory!" Locals have also provided supplies along the way. Their goal is to cross into the US this weekend and demand asylum. But they have also prepared special security measures should something go wrong, according to Luna. Additionally, the group practiced security protocols, including formations which called for the men of the group to form a wall around the women and children. Moreover, the Central Americans made their way to Mexico's Commission for Refugee Assistance and made calls for better compliance with international and national laws, faster processing of asylum applications, and an increase in acceptance rates, she wrote. This is likely a victory for the left as well, who want endless amounts of illegals here regardless of the hell they bring on our system that they will inevitably overwhelm. If nothing is done to stop this invasion before it gets here, the fallout from it will most assuredly be blamed on Trump as well, regardless of the fact that he is the only one harping on it now and being ignored. The Daily Mail reports. At its current rate, the caravan could reach the US by early May, or earlier, if the immigrants speed up their journey with trains or buses. Reports from the road indicate that Mexican authorities have been abandoning border checkpoints to let the group travel unimpeded and that locals are helping the caravan along the way, donating food and water. This has infuriated President Trump, who took to Twitter shortly after 7 a.m. Monday morning to demand action from Mexico and the U.S. government. Mexico has the absolute power not to let these large caravans of people enter their country, he claimed. Assaulting his opposition in the U.S. legislature, Trump also said, Congress must immediately pass border legislation, use nuclear option if necessary, to stop the massive inflow of drugs and people. Border Patrol agents, and ICE, are great, but the weak damn laws don't allow them to do their job. Act now, Congress, our country is being stolen! Trump went on to call America's border laws pathetic compared to Mexico's in the Twitter rant that invoked a trade agreement between the two countries and Canada that has being renegotiated on his orders. He argued that Mexico is making a fortune on the North American Free Trade Agreement. With all of the money they make from the U.S., hopefully, they will stop people from coming through their country and into ours, at least until Congress changes our immigration laws! He said. Mexico doesn't seem the least bit interested in stopping the army of immigrants this time, as they have never done anything to slow the constant flow of border crossers before. These people will become America's problem and no longer Mexico's, which is exactly what they are hoping for.